Let's watch this vid. The Lil RT experiment failed.
So on my last video, I briefly and very briefly spoke about how Lil RT needs a whooping. What a way to start this video. Anyway, when I said that Lil RT needs a whooping, I realized I was wrong. It's not even that he needs a whooping. He needs a better environment. Before even getting into this topic though, let me explain very quickly for those of you who are none the wiser. Lil RT is a quote-unquote rapper.
I'm not gonna lie, what happened to this guy, bro? I haven't seen him since 2023, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Went viral over a video of him doing a freestyle. By the way, right, let me go ahead and mention this. This kid is 9 years old. A whole child. Lil RT then went on Kaisenat's stream, made some songs with some virality to them, and I'm not gonna knock the grind for a 9-year-old. I want to talk about the entire issue I actually have with Lil RT, not the kid himself, but the ideology of a 9-year-old talking about, if she ain't sucking dick, little bitch, you can get the fuck up out my shit. There goes my money for this video. And let me say this too before any of you dumbass niggas say, oh well, he acts like this because he's from the hood, right? You're an idiot, first of all. Second of all, like
that doesn't even make sense. He only acts like that because people around him are telling him to, and because they act like that around him. So they're fueling him to even like you know what I mean?
He's 9. He's still in that age where his environment can reform him. So it's like, you can't just use the excuse of, oh, this is where he comes from, so this is why he acts like this. That's an age-old argument of, oh, he's just a product of his environment, because I'm not saying I'm a street nigga.
Nah, the people that was using it for content are actually weirdos. Like, if you was a YouTuber back then and you was using this guy for for views, bro, that just says a lot about you, bro. You needed a whole child to carry your content, bro. Nah, you're the toughest, bro. You're the toughest.
I'll just say that, right? And I'm very educated. I'm not a street nigga. Let me say that again. This is really no excuse. It's no excuse at all. I know people are gonna call me a quote-unquote hater for this video too. I'm ready for it, but just listen to what I'm saying before you feel like I'm just hating on this kid's career, right? See, I have a little brother myself who is 10 years old. I could not imagine him saying the things that this kid is saying. My mom would probably murder him. My thing is that, why are we okay with letting a little kid talk about getting his meat sucked and not immediately condemning it? And I don't want to hear no bullshit about, oh, it's just music, he's not actually getting his meat sucked. Because to combat that, I would say this. Imagine some little girl gets on some beat, starts rapping, and she says, you know what? No, I'm not even gonna elaborate. But
yeah, that was smart. Don't elaborate that game.
Imagine those type of lyrics coming out of a little girl's mouth talking about her private area. How do you think the public would react to that? Stupid fucking double standards. We have so many things to hit in this video, but I'm not gonna make it super long. This just...
I feel like though the whole like bar like with the whole like this thing, it's just like that's just like other people say it, so he just said the same thing. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel like, obviously that's not real. Although I did see a video of him getting like twerked on by a grown woman. Around those people, that's normal. But like to the public eye, it's weird.
Infuriates me a lot. Let me not get ahead of myself though. Lil RT is not the first child to say extremely vulgar things on a rap song. I get that. In fact, if you remember Quaddy Goon, he was one of the first few kids doing this viral thing of saying crazy stuff over a song. For those of you who don't remember Quaddy Goon, he was the kid in this video.
She coming through, she sucking dick. Suck my dick so good, I'm like, goddamn, you dirty bitch.
So it's like, it's not like we haven't seen this before, because even back then, Quaddy Goon was getting criticized, but it's like, why do we keep looking at the kid? Let's look around the kid, because that's where the true problem.
See, grown man behind him, by the way. That was Axe Jr. All right, bro. Axe Jr. will not be touching the mic, bro. Unless he can sing.
I don't care if my little brother wanted to rap, but what you not finna do is rap about getting your little meat sucked. I'm not going for that, me personally. So then we right back to Lil RT. Because the reason I'm even making this video is that I saw a video of Lil RT smacking some ass in a club, and the
See?
woman was shaking ass in front of him. I'm not gonna show the video, but I was not about to put a video of a grown-ass woman shaking her damn near bare ass in a little kid's face, bro. Like, I'm good.
Nah, that would be weird.
At this point, now I'm looking around Lil RT like, why the fuck are y'all allowing this type of shit to transpire? Why can't this kid be a kid? I'll tell you why. Because it ain't that he wants to act like this. Can y'all please remember that this kid is 9 years old?
Axe, here's the video he said. Nah, that's cap. No way you found that so quickly, bro. Yo, bro. Do you know how low your standards gotta be if you let a 9-year-old kid if you let a 9-year-old kid smack your ass? As a grown woman.
Brain is nowhere near fully developed. I don't remember a fucking thing from being 9 years old. Like maybe Call of Duty. I don't know. I don't remember anything about being 9. This kid is really acting this way because of the adults that are around him. Like a stripper.
Speak Swedish. No, bruh.
Bro, like, bro, what the actual fuck? This shit is not cute. It's weird as hell, actually. How is this even legal? Because, like, I'm very certain you have to be 21 to get into that building. So how the fuck is Lil RT surrounded by strippers? Make it make sense. I'm pretty sure there was a bar in the background. Man, I'm losing my mind over this shit, bro. It's literally never okay for adults to do anything around a child. Don't we condemn underground rappers for that literally every month? You know, I'm gonna keep playing that.
Keep in mind this YN has a girlfriend.
Yo, man, you know who got here? This ugly and Lil RT.
Yo, these guys, bro. Like, what do you mean Lil RT is his girlfriend? I guess you got a girlfriend at 10. Oh my god. Look at the like to dislike ratio. 53 to 68,000. Oh! Oh yeah, they do not mess with this one.
Reverse card if you want to be a weirdo in the comments and defend this shit. Like, oh, he's lit. He's fucking 9. And if a 9-year-old girl had a man shaking his junk in her face, that man would already be in jail getting his shit kicked in as we speak. But nah, this is fine, right? Make it make sense. Let's go back to his music though. This little nigga can't even read past middle school level, but he's over here talking about some damn, I'ma kill they ass. Boy, you kept running. We gonna walk him down. We gonna take him out his shoes. I'ma sign a deal. Get my mama out this fucking hood. First of all, that doesn't even rhyme. And second of all, why does this nigga understand the ideology of helping his mother out of a bad situation at 9 years old? You really want to know why? Because he actually doesn't. He's not writing these dumbass lyrics, someone else is. They're making him say these wild things and do these
yeah, that makes sense. What? Of course. Why did I actually never think about that? He's a little kid, bro. He a little kid. Why would he?
Wild things because of money. The money that's coming along with it, I'm sure it's immaculate right now. But my concern is who is in this kid's ear telling him that none of this shit is actually cool. I'm willing to bet.
As a grown man, I'm not letting a little kid throw money at me like that. Bro, I'm not.
No one. I'm just hoping that he has some form of stability in his life, like education, spending time with other children to develop your own personality, and not what these adults around him are pushing on him. Because at this rate, you're raising him to be a literal crash dummy. I don't understand how y'all are getting entertainment out of any of this either. It's honestly insane. There's a video of him smacking some girl's ass, and all the grown-ass men around him are just laughing at it. I mean, nope. Oh my god. This is my thing. I'm not envious of this kid at all. It's really about the fact that his brain is in the process of development, and they've got this kid talking about and doing some very vile stuff. Like I said earlier, when I was 9, all I can remember was playing Modern Warfare 2 or Uncharted or something. I wasn't going to strip clubs with ass on my face. Do you know what that does to a 9-year-old brain? That's literally what's happening right in front of us.
Any grown women ever try to talk to you before? You ain't never had like no 12-year-old come at you?
No, never.
Never.
I had a grown lady though.
_Boo says,
For real, what she
roasted
was trying to
sweet
get you?
No,
potato
she was a
emoji.
fan.
Roasted
For
sweet
real?
potato emoji.
You took a picture with her?
Rubbing on me. I don't even know why. Hey, tell that little boy to come here right quick. Let me tell him something.
And I watched a TikTok of his mother basically explaining that, oh, anybody that got something to say about my parenting is just a hater. You know, I hear this lady talk, and then I understand why this kid acts like this. She doesn't really
She's 46.
She just cares about the bag that's coming with it. And then it's like, this kid doesn't even understand the gravity of what he's really talking about in his songs. Walking someone down? Avoiding the police? What? He probably can't even read what he's saying. I know this is probably a shorter video because this video of this woman twerking in front of him just really sent me over. It made me super uncomfortable and honestly kind of mad because, like, why do y'all think this is okay? Like, oh yeah, they probably don't care. It's just about the money for them. Which, by the way, how is Lil RT spending the money he's getting? What can he really buy at the age of 9? I wanted a damn jawbreaker from Ed.
That's true.
Eddie when I was like 9, and this kid probably wants to do 60 miles, dumbass.
I'm gonna be so real with y'all. If I'm Lil RT, bro,
in a Hellcat. This whole situation is just disgusting. Every adult around him needs to be like, I can't get super crazy in this video. I won't say what I really want to say, but these adults need a lesson for like allowing this. Like, I just think this is gross. It's weird. And it's honestly sad. Like, I know there's people saying, oh, they need to call CPS or whatever, but like, I mean, the Guardian is providing him with a home or whatever, but like, just the environment is crazy. I don't know, man. I know this is a shorter video, but it just made me very upset to see this little kid getting sexuality pushed on him, violence. Like, it's cool if it's an adult, you feel me? Because like, of course an adult is gonna know right from wrong, or they're just not gonna care. But this little kid is getting taught this stuff. Like, this is what's getting pushed onto this child, and I think it's fucking disgusting. I'm UVXCX. Do better later.
Yeah, actually, no. Now, I made the first
What do you
part
mean,
of this
no?
video a while ago. And it originally got taken down because I was putting his face in it too much, or YouTube be on bullshit, something like that. I don't know. But it didn't stay up for long on my channel. Probably like literally one day. And back then, I sort of thought, you know, we'll keep Lil RT around anyway. Maybe the video didn't deserve to be out. Holy shit, I could not have been more wrong. What actually ended up happening is this little nigga fading into obscurity. Thank God. Because
Yeah, right. He fell off.
you can tell from the way I was talking in the first part of this video, I did not like that this was a thing. So recently, I went to his Instagram, which is ran by mother, and there's an email to book this child? The fuck? And there's an event Bright link to an event that was over 4 months ago. Like, guys, this is... Okay. Now, I don't want to say the money's drying up, but seeing as I get more goddamn Instagram likes than Lil RT, and I'm a nobody, it's safe to say that the money ain't rolling in the same way it was almost 2 years later. If you want to know why, the answer is extremely simple. Lil RT was a damn gimmick rapper. Everybody was so infatuated with this kid because...
Although I'm not gonna lie, like, he got time. Like, he 10 years old or something. Like, he 9, 10. Like, he got time though. Like, you feel me? So at least it wasn't like on some like he was like 25 and he fell off. Like, if you're old and you fall off, it's if you fall off at a young age, still got time for redemption.
That was it. He was a kid. He was basically a spectacle of being a YN at just 9 years old. Cussing, talking about killing people, the whole nine. Literally, the whole nine. But that shit wore off for any idiot that was dumb enough to be slightly entertained by this. Oh, little kid talking about getting topped off. Like, bro, what? That shit was never cute. But I don't know if you guys would remember that tiny era in music where the quote-unquote crash out rap was going up, like Baby Kia, K3 when she first came out, and Glock, which was just what niggas was saying. I'm not saying I agree, bro. But Lil RT was actually a part of this very short-lived wave. And he fortunately just didn't actually surpass anything other than being a little gimmick, like I already said. I think the only thing this nigga really be doing now is 20v1s, and if you guys are subscribed to my second channel, you know how I feel about that.
20 costumes versus Lil RT.
CIA bullshit they be doing with that.
Lil RT swipes 20 guys for his mom.
Like, look at this shit, bro. 20 kids versus one rap.
20 versus Lil RT and his grandma. Bro, what are we talking about? You know how Kai Snap doesn't have a 20v1, but Reggie has a 20v1? You know what I mean? For the Sidemen? Oh, he does. I forgot. But that's the thing, though. With the Sidemen, they're not as free, although they've been very more freaky, the recent ones. I don't know why, actually. But like these channels that do these videos, you know how these end up, bro. You know how they end up. Why is Unk in the... Yo, this guy got to get out the vicinity ASAP.
Lil RT and his fucking grandma, right? Go to hell, bro. And frankly, I'm glad this little nigga fell off. Like, go enjoy being a kid, bro. And if rapping is truly your passion at the age of 11, by the way, for whatever reason, come back to it a little later. Like, you know, the 11th grade or the 12th grade. But right now, you should want to be a spaceman or a firefighter, not a goddamn gun-toting suspect. Whatever. I'm UVXCX. This is actually the end of the video. Later.
Alright, WV, bro. WV.